Tectonic means something that relates to the Earth's crust. A plate is a chunk of crust and the upper mantle that it floats on. Plate tectonics is the idea that the Earth is made up of these tectonic plates, which move due to the heat currents under the crust. When you look at a globe of the Earth, it's easy to think that our planet has always looked this way, that the continents and ocean basins are where they've always been and where they always will be. But if you examine the globe a little more closely, you may find something curious. Some of the continents appear as if they have been joined at one time. They apparently fit together. A good example of this are the coastlines of South America and Africa. When you compare them, you will find, with just a little adjustment, that they match quite nicely, like pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. And see how the island of Madagascar slides right next to Africa? The same goes for North America. Its east coastline fits nicely around portions of Africa. People have been noticing these kinds of shoreline similarities for a long time. In the essential topics chart taped into your notebook, the first line of evidence is called apparent fit. The evidence that we can see is that continents look like they can fit together like puzzle pieces. This is what the evidence is. Write it in your chart. Scientists have been able to see this evidence for years and years, but they haven't always interpreted this evidence the same way. What about you? What do you think the interpretation of this evidence is? What does it mean? Scientists today generally agree that this evidence shows that it is possible that continents were once connected. Write an interpretation of the evidence in your chart.